Hello, guys. We will be studying this project planning and scheduling. Uh, okay, let's start from the very beginning. What is project? What is project? A project is a temporary endeavor. What is a project? It is a temporary endeavor which has a goal. Okay? And this has goal. Okay. Uh, Other thing about project is that it consists of jobs which are interrelated. Jobs, okay, which are interrelated, and job, they consume resources, resources and time. They consume resources, times, and the jobs have precedence, relation of of precedence or succeedance or succeedance. uh, Now, let us go into the variety of project or classification of project. Classification of project. Classification of project. There are different kinds of projects. There are different kinds of project according to funding. uh, Sorry for the handwriting. According to funding, there are three kinds of project, like private sector, building a house, government sector, government sector, and loan or grant. These are given by some entity to complete the project. Second type of project is a venture. Based on the venture, this can be joint, bilateral between two countries, or multilateral between multiple countries. Lateral country projects, based on the function of project. The project can be classified into disaster prevent development project. Building a hydropower is a development project. Building a road is a development project. Disaster prevention project. Disaster prevention project. These are the based on function of the project. And there are techniques of the based on the techniques that are used for the project. There are labor intensive project which consume a lot of labor, or capital intensive project. Intensive project, and they consume a lot of capital. Based on orientation of the project, that means either the project is product based or process based. uh, Now, based on the scale of the project, projects can be classified into major, okay, a mega, major, medium, and small projects. So these are the classification of the project. Now let's move into the life cycle, project life cycle phases. project life cycle phases. Okay. Uh, there are four main life cycle of the project. Okay, four main parts during the life cycle of the project: project initiation, project planning, project implementation, and project termination. Termination. So, in graph, we can see that uh, there are four according to time. There are four stages. First is initiation, second is planning, third is implementation, and fourth is termination. Initiation, planning, implementation, implementation, and termination process. So let's describe the project life cycle phases a little bit more. Let us take an example of a hydropower project, and for the hydropower project, on the phase one initiation project requires uh, system work level of task like selection of the project. For selection, for the initiation, project should be selected. Selection, okay. Selection based on long term objectives. The SWOT analysis should be done. Strength, weakness, and opportunity threat analysis should be done during the initiation phase. Preliminary project analysis should be done. Project appraisal should be done. Project appraisal should be done like market appraisal, which further investigates about the future demand, market share, available competitions, technological scenarios, and pricing option of the product or process or project. Okay, uh, depends on the project type, is product or process. So in the market appraisal, the appraisal. Okay, third is appraisal. Appraisal. This should be either okay. Let me do this in another new line. What are the actual events that are performed in each phases. Okay, so first phase is initiation. Initiation. During the initiation, like I have told you guys, the first is selection of the project based on the long term goals. SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis should be done. Appraisal should be done. Appraisal is either market appraisal, technical appraisal, or financial appraisal, economic appraisal like benefit cost, income in the society, employment generation, ecological appraisal, the environmental damage, the restoration cost. So these are done during the initiation phase of the project life cycle. Second is project planning. So these all are done. This project selects hydropower area is selected. The strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis of hydropower is done. The appraisal, all appraisal are done for the hydropower. So during the planning phase of the project, what is done here? Our team formation is done. Scope is defined. What are the scope, what are the exclusion of the project, what are the necessities to be completed, like the scope is set for the project. The work breakdown structure is WPS. Work breakdown is done. The scheduling is done. Since the work has been breakdown, the scheduling is done. Scheduling is done using network analysis, activity duration, the floats, critical paths are determined. And now during the planning phase, time cost trade-offs are also done. Okay, time cost trade-off, and these all are done in project planning phase. During the project implementation, Okay. During the project implementation, the tasks that are done is team organization. Organizing team. Team is organized. Uh, Time, cost, performance goal are clearly defined. Like hydropower should perform like this, hydropower should perform up to this, hydropower should generate uh, the electricity at this rate. These all are defined clearly. And project monitoring is done. Project is constantly monitored. And project control is done. If there is any deviation, the project control is done using appropriate actions. And last phase is termination. Termination is nothing but handing over the project. Handover is done. Team is disband. The formed team is disband. Team disbanding for the project since the goal is achieved. A handover is done, and accounting and reporting final is done. Accounting and reporting. These are the laws. Administrative works and accounting works. Accountings and reporting is done. So in this way, project life cycle is completed. I think this is all for the session one.